These videos are the gift that just keeps giving. Okay, we're up to number 16 of 25. We're doing the alignment catch here. Okay, let's start this off with a sketch that's going to go on this plane here. And we are going to... Yep, alright, let's just do this draw it from here. We're going to go up this way, we'll do it this way. Okay, so we're going up, out this way, 100. And then we are going to press enter. We're going up 25. Enter. And then we're going in this way, which is enter. Then we're going to go up that way there, 18. Cross to where we started, and from there we finish home. Okay. We can pull that measurement out the side there if it makes it easier, so people don't get confused. Alright, so there's our shape there, our front view. Got to go finish sketch. Extrude, grab that. We are going to do a symmetrical extrude whole length, and the extrusion that we've got there is 65mm. So choose the profile, distance becomes 65. Beautiful. Okay, so there's our base shape. On the bottom there we've got two rectangles, so let's get those ones out the road first. So we're going to rotate our block around, sketch on the bottom, and we're going to draw a line basically from end to end, and another one that is from there through to there. The distance between those is, so we measure that to that, is 35mm apart, and we want those symmetrically around that. I don't know whether you can do a symmetrical around that, but we can try that. So let's go, okay, we want that line and that line to be symmetrical around that. No, we need to have an actual line there. So what we can do, what plane is that? It is the XZ plane. We might be able to do that. So let's see if that works, that and that around that. Okay. So it's all good. Let's cancel out of that then. Let's just do it as dimension. So from there to there, we want that half of 35. Excuse me. Okay, so that's what we've got. There is a fillet that's going on in here. I'm going to do them after I've done extruded these. So I'm going to go finish sketch. We've got a shape there. I'm going to extrude this shape here for a depth, if I can find it on our drawings anywhere, which I'm struggling to at the moment. I don't know, and it does not say. Not that I can see. So let's just make this up a little bit. What's that? 10. Let's leave it at 10mm for the moment. Go OK. We can always adjust this afterwards, so let's see how this pans out. Okay, let's get these fillets out the road. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4 edges, all at 6mm. Okay, that goes like that. Beautiful. Alright, top part of it. This part here, we've got to work all this out now. So we've got some sketch that's going on at the top here. We've got like an angle dovetail that's coming out of that. Let's get that out the road first. So I'm assuming that that goes from front to back, something like this. And I can work out that the distance between the front two are 45, I think. And the distance between the back two, we don't know, but what we do know is that the angle of that to that. So what we're trying to do is the angle between this line here to that line there, out here, it needs to be 100. And so that's from this line here to this line here, needs to be 100. Okay, the only other thing to do is now centre these two spaces. So the distance between that to that is half of 45. Okay, so that should be good to go. We can delete that. And again, it doesn't tell me the depth of that. So let's go finish sketch, select our shape. Oop. Extrude that as a cut. So we're going that way. Just having a quick look on our section view here again. That is 10 mils from that height there. And so it's going to come down 8. So it's going to be -8, I think. So 10 mils, this should leave 10 millimeters here. So it's between that face there and there. So if this was 18, we made this 18. To leave us with 10, that's going to be there as 8. So go OK. Alright, so that's that part there. Let's do some slots now, try and work this out. So if I remember how to do this, create sketch on here. We're going to go down and go to slot, and we want the center to center slot. So let's just go center to center. Now, the length of our slots is 17. And should be able to go enter, and the height of these like this is 5 millimeters from, and go enter again. And so we've got this lovely slot here. Now we need to position this whether it's in the spacings around everywhere. So what they want is parallel, where they want this line, this edge to be parallel with that. Why that resolve? It won't let me do that because I've got a horizontal constraint in there, so I need to delete that. So delete that little constraint. Parallel, grab that, that's better. Okay, the distance now between this edge. Oh, that should be 6 mils from there to there too. So we need to get our dimension tool, and from that edge there to the center point there needs to be 6. And the distance then between, I think it's hard to say, it's a little bit confusing, this diagram. Detail B, detail B. The distance between that edge to there should be 8. Okay. I think that's right. Okay, so that's 8, that's okay. Okay, now we've got a 3 mil hole, so that's going to replicate over here. We could try and mirror this. Let's see whether we can work this out. Let's go mirror and object, select objects. We want to mirror basically all of that. around, and the mirror plane becomes, turn that on. We want that plane there. Go OK. Alright, go to the top. Oh, looks almost good. We've missed a line there. So that we could do that. Create mirror line. That there, go OK. Alright, so we've got all our lines in there. Okay, now we're going to draw some circles on these points here. So these circles are 3mm diameter. So press enter. Now ideally I would have done those circles on this one here before I patterned it. It would have saved me a little bit of time. But okay, go finish sketch. Okay, so these holes, so let's go pattern, get rid of these. Alright, they're going distant, they're going through everything, so go to all and flip around, so that should go through everything. Okay, turn that sketch back on, which should be that one. Okay, and then we need to drop down the level of the other one 2mm. So now we've got to do a second extrusion and select these slots here. They're going to be -2. Cut, go OK. We turn that sketch back off again then. Alright, so now we've sort of done that top part, that's looking pretty good. Okay. Next thing that we've got to do is we can try and draw that slot in this part here. So let's go to create sketch on here, and we can grab that slot tool again, center to center. We are drawing a slot that's 37, so lengthwise is 37, 5, 6, 7, and our height this way is 16. So this would have given us a radius of 8 in there. Now, this we're going to put some dimensions in here. So this is going to be from this front edge here, needs to be 13. That's taken care of. That is all lined up horizontally with center point. So now we can just go finish sketch and go extrude, select, and go distance, all, flip that around, go OK, cut that out. Okay, now we've got a big circle to put on there. Big circle has it says diameter determined by location. Alright, this is going to be a little bit fun, I think. So what we've got to do is the circle has to be from the center point of this arc here, so from that center point of that, and then coincident on these two edges here, and then we need to push that down. So let's go. Okay, select sketch up here. Now you can see that we can't see anything there, so we could go into there and turn sketch on. That'll let us see that point. So now let's bring up our circle tool, grab our circle and bring that out, and I'm going to snap it to that. That'll define one circle, and then they're saying coincidence that, and let's see whether we can do that or not. Don't know if it will. I think it's already done. We could go see if it lets me project an edge. Project that. Okay, go back to this. It might already be done, I think. Alright, well, there's one. Yep, so we can strain. So that's where it is now. So let's go finish sketch. Alright, so there's our circles, but our circles obviously sitting in a little bit of space at the moment. What we're going to do is bring that down. It's then going to cut 4 mils from this surface here. So that was 18 high, this part. So we need 18. So we're going to go down as a cut. And you can see it starts there. So there it was minus 18, brings it down to this level here. And then we've got to add another 4 onto it. So it's going to make it minus 22. Like that. Go OK. Oh, there we go. Thought I clicked it, but I hadn't, obviously. Okay, that leaves us like that. And then on this back edge up in here, we've got a 6mm chamfer on this. So let's go modify chamfer that edge there. That should be 6 millimeters. Let's do that, go OK. And turn that sketch back off. I think that's about right. It looks a lot thicker in here than what it does in the diagram there. But I can't really work out 10 millimeters from okay, so it wants the height between this face here to the top of that as only being 10 millimeters. So if this was we'll try and get some, see if I can get mass going on here now. Find that extrusion, which was where was it? That one. The edit feature. Okay, so 8 mils. So they want it 10 millimeters from that depth down there. So if we did, there's 20, 21, 22 was the depth down below. So we're going to bring it back up for that. So that's going to make it 12. Is that right? Okay, that looks better. That's a little bit now, yep. So that brings that up to the same height as that surface there, which is what it is in the picture there. So that's okay now, we've got that. The only one we couldn't work out was the height of this one in the bottom, but we're just going to have to go with that unless somebody like to put a message or post in the thing there telling me where I've gone wrong and what that should be. But as far as I can tell, that's it. So we'll just ride with that and see how we go. So yeah, that's it. That is done for that particular part. So yeah.